your girl Queen Lisa, and I'm here today with the reading for you all. I hope you guys are doing well. To all my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. If you do like the content that I share with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're going to jump right on in. Honey, you have a karmic ass masculine that comes through here after he done broke your heart in a million pieces, had to start your love life all over again. Cause this motherfucker had you stressed, depressed, and pressed about a bunch of bullshit, emotionally disturbed, emotionally and mentally unstable because of his actions. And it was to the point where you had no choice but to let the shit go. You didn't have no choice but to walk away. And so now that you picking up your broken heart from all this chaos, and you're coming up out of this she devil energy, and you're moving on to calmer waters, and you're respecting yourself more. You're rising your standards when it comes to love to prevent this to the best of your ability, this type of energy, these type of relationships from returning. But you got the Five of Wands here. This mug want to argue. He want to argue. He want to stand you down. He want to just argue you down like you ain't going nowhere. You gonna be mine. You ain't going nowhere. It's like he coming back at you, but for all the wrong reasons. Because you don't love this hoe no more. You love yourself more than you love him. And you're over this. You're tired of giving this a second chance. You're tired of the second time around. This ain't no damn drop in. Either you gonna get in where you fit in. Well, not even get in where you fit in. Either you gonna act right or get gone. Period. You're celebrating your new fresh start in life. You've healed, you've mourned, you've grown, you've grown from this mistake. I'm gonna just say what I heard, mistake. That you the mistake and lesson learned from this relationship. And that's period. Let's see what else. I'm trying not to shuffle so loud, y'all. I went back and listened to one of my readings, and I mean, this shit sound like I'm shooting off fireworks in this bitch. Flop, 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 flip, flop, flop, flop. So I'm gonna try to quiet the cars down, but I mean, I don't know how. Yeah. Right here, I'm gonna place this in the middle because this is the overall ending energy. You don't want this person no more. You don't want this person at all. It ain't even like you. It ain't even on no shit like I don't want this person like they want me. You don't want this person at all. Period. Kaput. It's through. Now the person want to be quiet. No, you finna talk. Don't be shamed now. See, look, yeah. See, you walked away from this Ten of Cups with this masculine because he had a side piece. He had a deceitful little serpent as a Jezebel spirit, succubus, incubus spirit on the side. He had Miss Guac Guac 3000 on the side for the time frame when you pissed him off and run him out the house and he don't want to talk about it. He got somebody who he can just go and release on. He said, no, bitch, all that belongs to me. All that needs to be done within this household, within this relationship, within our scope of support, within our circle. You don't go outside of me for that. And this person was like, he didn't understand that. That was his answer to all his problems. Go find somebody to let off on. And this secret was revealed to you as you was picking up the pieces to your heart, trying to understand what it was that you were learning, understand what it was that you went through, and just, processing it all, trying to make sense of it all, because none of it making sense. I mean, none of it was making sense. So you had to make sense of it on your own. And that's what was revealed to you doing your research. Yeah. Child. Yeah, Knight of Wands. He like horrors. And he wanted to keep you in that horror energy. And when he seen you changing and evolving, and you walking away from this shit, and that's when he had to exert his authority. Like, where the fuck do you think you're going? This is what you signed up for. Remember, this is what was in the unspoken contract. You were supposed to conform to this. You were supposed to deal with this, not get fed up and leave it alone. You were supposed to conform to this. This is supposed to be your new norm. You like, excuse me, little baby man. I know you ain't in here talking to me and saying that out your mouth. I know you can't be talking to me. Let's find out who you talking to, because can't be talking to my divine feminine, because I know they was not hearing that shit there. Yeah, he wanted you to grab that bag and walk your ass back up the stairs. No, you grab that bag and you walk your ass out that door. Yeah. Because you was told what was going to happen either way it went, whether you stayed or whether you left. And that's how you were able to make a sound decision on which way you was going to go. Where were your options? And you seen that your options resided within you, within your scope of support, within your realm of vacations. You feel what I'm saying? So you had to step back and mind your own business to get yourself back in alignment, because this man had you all out of alignment, had you all thinking all kinds of crazy ways, all kinds of backwards. You feel what I'm saying? Out of your element, and you had to make up your mind. Who was you gonna let control you? Someone else or you? So you caught back in your power and let this man be gone on his own, wherever the fuck he was going. But it wasn't gonna be here with you. You had some work to do. And it didn't entail him being in your business, trying to stop you, block you, distract you. None of that. You had to apply and let shit fly. You had to apply the lesson learned and let the rest of the shit fly. And you couldn't do it with that person in your energetic aura. You couldn't do that shit with that influence around you. You couldn't do that with this masculine still in your energy, in your environment. Yeah, he wanted to keep you under the influence. That's what I'm hearing. Under the influence. But because you didn't have any vices that kept you under the influence, his glamour did not take. It did not work. Because you can't control something that's in control of itself without creating a vice to offset the control that the operator has. So then therefore that creates weak points to where something or someone like a virus can slip in and infect the program, or like this person can slip in and redirect what you have going on. Yeah, but see, you're focused on finding your emperor, someone who you getting ready to create with and have a spirit baby with, somebody you finna sit down with, Big Daddy. Okay? And this little baby man want to come back and argue with you about why you want to end things with him when you was susceptible and receptive to his behavior in the past. He doesn't understand growth. He sees growth as being fake. And you said, well, bitch, I'll be all that, but I'm finna go over here with my emperor. Because I know who I am and what I am. I don't need no little boy playing with my life. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know your way through life. So you trying to live your life vicariously through me. And you don't want me to know that you in secret competition with me, that you trying to steal my blueprint and do me better than me, and so forth and so forth. That's what it was. Like, who gonna win the Olympics with being the best version of the divine? You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, why would I be in competition with somebody else to, as far as who can be the best version of me? It's only me. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the what? I don't understand that. How you gonna be mad at somebody that doesn't want to compete with somebody who's clearly the copycat. I know who I am. I know I'm the originator. I see you trying to be me. What is the competition? I don't compete. Why I don't compare. I am the competition. I am what you want to be. So what am I competing with? Myself? Okay, I can do that without this type of interference. I don't need no one like this or this type of energy around me having me compete with myself in this toxic manner. No, it's healthy ways to compete with yourself to keep you in motion of being the best version of yourself at all times. And this is not one of them at all. This is not it. And this is where the disconnect and the malfunction and the glitching out is coming in when it comes to this masculine brain. He cannot comprehend that shit. Therefore, he doesn't understand the happiness that you're searching for with this emperor that's coming your way. He doesn't understand what you're looking for. That's why he don't know what to give. And then again, what you're requesting, he has no knowledge of because he doesn't know anything about that. He wasn't fed that energy. So he doesn't know how to give that energy. So I don't know. Ace of Cups. Yeah. This person don't know how to give what you were expecting anyway. This person will never meet your expectations. You will always be arguing, always be mentally oppressed, depressed, and damn depressed, $5 laid to the side. And feeling like this person's energy is constantly overtaking you because again, thank you for the 100, baby. Thank you so much, Sunflower Power P. Um yeah, basically you can't expect the unknown from a person. He doesn't know how to give you what you're expecting. So that's good that you letting everything go and he has to return everything he has taken from you. Period. He gotta return it all. And he gonna walk away with what blessings that came with you. No, when he lost you, he lost everything that came with you. He's mad because you elevated, you evolved, you graduated from this age, this stage of dating in your life, and you went to something more superior, something more top, more on your level. Let me get the top shelf, okay? Let me get the top shelf. I don't want that cheap $5 liquor, the whole bottle $5, getting dollar shots, 50-cent shots. I don't want that. They want you drinking that damn Pinnacle and that damn Rain, that Fireball and shit. That low shit they're gonna have you down, you about to die, blacking out and shit. Child, please. Yeah, you let this person know what it is and what it ain't. And what it ain't is that you're not finna be tempted by no motherfucking whore. No man whore. Ain't gonna turn you into no whore. You are freaking the streets with a lady in you are a freak in the sheets and a lady in the street. So this trying to reverse that shit like I was just about to say. A freak in the sheets and a freak in the streets. Oh no, that's not finna be you. You laughed at that motherfucker like ka 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 ka. That shit was hilarious. Yes, if you thought that you was gonna implement that shit, you thought I was gonna go for that. That was a strong hell no. Yeah, now this person trying to save you away like, oh, you the devil because now you living rent free in this person's head. He's stressing, oppressing, depressed, $5 to the side. They're like you remote controlling his life because everything he did unto you is being done unto him. Yeah. So now he wants to smudge you away, sage you away. Oh, she a demon, she a witch. You get a grip. Recognize your own magic. That's what you need to be doing. Instead of throwing shit that you don't even know what you're doing. Recognize the return of that shit. Yeah. And this little childish ass girl over here has been sat in time out too. She's been blocked from you and she's been blocked from this masculine. She can't play with neither one of y'all no more. She's been sat down. Her days of being a karmic is over with. She's going through her spiritual ascension as well. She learned her lesson. She played her part as the karmic. Now it's time for her evolution, her evolvement. It's time for her to evolve now. She's done playing this part. She done did what God sent her to do. Now it's on to her next mission. And now he's stuck with himself. He don't even got his release partner no more. He watched her see what she was doing, how she he can get back into her energy. She's like, no, I'm healing. I'm healing. Get away, get away, get away, get away. He's like, how is everybody healing from me? And like I'm such a problem. He do not see his part he plays as being a problem. He thought it was a game, and everybody was going for it, and no, it's a fucking hell no. Yep. He got blocked by both his babies, his busted baby, and his and you. And that don't let you know that this motherfucker's a problem. I don't know what to tell you, but baby, you finna get married. You ain't even gotta worry about it. God's doing his big one when it comes to you. You is not suffering all your days long like this man is finna be here. He needs to be working on himself, cleaning his own energy up, clearing out his own karmic debt instead of worrying about somebody else. Yeah, this person is a fool. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, we got 3 of Pentacles. This shit didn't work because this motherfucker ain't putting in no work. Only work he's trying to put in is to stop this damn divine union, and that shit being blocked. It ain't even taking off out the damn room he conjuring the shit up in. He wondering why dark clouds and bad energy following him, because he's throwing this shit. He's throwing it. And that's the truth. You are walking instant karma for this masculine. Everything he do to you will be an instant return to sender. Period. Thank you, God, for the confirmation. You told God what you wanted, and you stood on business when it came to that. Yeah, because you know who you are. And you also know who you used to be. And you also know that change is inevitable. Change happens every day. So you didn't get tangled up in your past. You released yourself from the past. You feel what I'm saying? You released yourself from things that you used to do. And you're like, that's not me anymore. I don't do that anymore. And that's how you're able to attract in this divine union. That's how you was able to attract in this divine union. You let all that flam flam fugazi ass shit go that you picked up from all them gutter rats that you done hung out with. And now you have arrived. But this little stupid baby man wants to keep you back in your old days, your days of hoeing and shit like that, being outside. And it's like, baby, you might as well let that go. You might as well let that go and let that shit flow, baby, because that's a no-go. It ain't happening. And I just realized that there's 2 people in this car. There's a bitch watching. Look closer right there in the corner. I don't know if that's my eyes. They look like 2 different textures of hair. They look like a whole nother shoulder right there. A person standing right there in the corner watching. Like, nah, turn them loose. That's my man. That's my man. Let him go. And he's like, girl, you don't get the fuck on. But then again, for some of y'all, this bald head, Mr. Clean looking ass motherfucker is this baby man. It's 2. Y'all got 2 baby men. Ghost of Christmas ass ex is trying to come back and keep you from this divine union. So that's for some of y'all. You got 2 working hard. Yeah, but judgment is coming. Judgment is coming for this Ghost of Christmas past ass energy. People trying to intervene, trying to get in where they don't fit in. You need to get to realizing that you had your chance, you fumbled it, so fuck it. You don't know how to let shit go. You don't know how to take an L no more. Motherfuckers don't want to go on and sit down. Yeah, new. It's all about the new energy. It's all about shifting and jumping timelines at the required time. No more of this stuck and stagnant energy. Everybody want to stay stuck and stagnant for what? What are you getting out of that shit? Nothing. Living your life on fucking repeat. Yeah, y'all need to forgive yourself, apologize to yourself, Give yourself grace and mercy. Same grace and mercy you try to give everybody else. Give it to yourself. Yeah, give it to yourself. Mm-hmm. Because you're stronger than this. You're better than this. You're wiser. You're so much better. So much better that you have surrendered this energy to the Lord. I'm hearing that song never would have made it by Marvin Sapp. Yeah. If you would have let this 10 of Wands overcome you, honey, you would have been carrying that damn basket of burdens on your head and to the end of your damn days. And that's for real. When you let them damn burdens go, so did their foundation. Their foundation started giving in, cracking, and everything started falling down, crashing, and damn freaking burning. Yep. And then because of that, they wanted to stop your flow, stop your motion, stop your glow up. They're like, we going one for all and off one. And you're like, hell no, I ain't putting in that type of energy. I ain't putting in that type of work. I'm not deserving of this. I'm not gonna stick around for y'all karma. I'm not going down with the fuck around because I want outside on the corner fuck around and find out. So no, I ain't in the business of collecting no stupid ass fucking prizes. Yeah. You said shame on you. Shame on you. I'm gone. I'm walking away from the past. I'm going to the unforeseen, the unknown, going towards the future, honey. I'm waiting to see something new. I want to see some new shit. I'm tired of living on my life on repeat, seeing the same shit over and over again, down to the damn news. Fuck all that. Yeah, you manifesting in new. Out with the old and with the new. Yeah, ain't none of this stopping. No flying monkeys finna stop this show over here. Yeah, tell them to go play with you. She love you. I don't. And that's the thing. Because they stuck on your love. They think that you supposed to be stuck on theirs. That shit supposed to be mutual. No, everybody don't like that toxic love. Everybody won't raise on that shit. And even if they was, they didn't use that as an example of love. They didn't use that as, that's why I'm going to go, type of love I'm going to go after. Yeah, especially not my collective. Yeah, no, bitch, I don't want that unbalanced ass shit. Having me walk around feeling like shit. No. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. You let them know what it is and what it ain't, honey. And they don't like it. Don't nobody give a damn what you like. You shouldn't have did it. Now they want to be guarded towards you. They want to block you. It ain't about you. It's about them, and that's what they need to realize. Stop trying to put it off on other people like you blocking yourself. You blocking your own self. You said all this to yourself, masculine. Hell. So stop blocking away the people who you know you did the fuck ass wrong and trying to do that shit so you can avoid karma. Just take your karma like a G, bro. You did that shit like you was a G. You did it like you was the big G, not the little. So sit back and take your karma like you the big G, not the little. What the fuck? You can sitting up in here saying, oh, well, everyone for Sally Mae Sue having that good poo poo. I wouldn't act like that. Man, shut up. That's because you want to be pursuing shit outside your scope of support. Then you got caught up and you couldn't handle it because you couldn't float through this person's energy like you floated through the rest. Because this one is different. This one ain't like the rest. And you don't want to accept that. So now you want to sit back and say, oh, you healing from this person. This person wrongs you. No, 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 no. You created a slippery slope for yourself because you embarked in unknown territory and thought that you could just, you know what I'm saying, come and stomp the yard through that hole and got ate up out there. Got ate up out there in the wilderness. Because it was the wilderness when it came to you because this was unknown energy. See, the person's energy who you intruded upon moved through it effortlessly because it was their own energy. They was wielding their own energy. When you step into somebody else's arena and you know not who you're fucking with, you run into these type of problems. You see what I'm saying? You have these type of fucking problems. Not being able to fucking understand what's going on, misleading, misguiding, and misleading your own self. Having yourself under your own spell and illusion. But through it all, you know what I'm saying? You still manifested out your past and new beginning because you let the shit go. The shit that was meant to come in, kill, steal, and destroy you, you moved out of the way of that shit. You dodged the bullets and they stood there, steady shooting, missing. You just walking through the smoke, like, yep, nice try. I already knew which way you was coming with that shit, and you was like Neo in the Matrix, dodging all the bullets and shit. And now they want to sit back like, oh, come back again. Let me recalibrate. No, bitch, you had one shot, and you missed it. Next, yeah, you calling justice on that shit. Ain't no motherfucker do drop in. Ain't no second time around. Ain't no ring around the rosy around this hoe. You had one chance to hit this shit right, and you chose to move wrong. So next, fucking next. Yep. You going where you gonna be invested in, whether it's you investing in yourself, your soul tribe, or your divine masculine. You're going where you're gonna be invested in properly, correctly, with unconditional love, reciprocity. Not this fake felonious, baloney ass bullshit. Any more messages, Holy Spirit? All right. That is it for that deck, y'all. Now we're gonna hop out this and see what else is going on. Cause I mean, damn, shawty. We got a lot of people on the prowl trying to get back to you. But this motherfucker here that want to sit up here and blame you like it's your fault. Cause they thought they could swim, but there weren't no lifeguards on duty and their asses is drowning. Didn't read the warning signs. Shame and a scandal. And they got plenty of warnings. Believe that. Now, whether they took them or not, that's where they asses is in the energy that they in right now. That's why they at where they at right now. Because they didn't pay attention to the warnings. The signs of synchronicity said, toll road, or private property, private road, private access. You need the code. This mug tried to slip in behind you, tailgate you into unauthorized territory for them. Then when they got caught, then they wanna cry and I'm sorry and all this shit. No, you ain't sorry because you got caught being in unauthorized areas. You're not authorized personnel. You don't have the authority to be here in this position. You don't have the authority to intrude. You don't have the permission to enter. You came in under false pretenses. You snuck your ass in here, and now you getting your ass handed to you, beat off your backside and shit. You ain't gonna be nothing but legs and back. Now you want to cry. Now you want to heal, but now you want to do it with an attitude. You want to blame people because you got to actually do work to fix yourself. You want to blame everybody because now you got to fix your own mess. You got to be an adult. You got to grow up. You got to mature mentally, physically, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Oh, I have to do that work myself. Yeah, you do. Oh, I don't wanna. Well, oh well. That's what you agreed to when you bring your tail down here. And now you thought that you was gonna turn this into a party life. God said no. So whenever you're ready to answer your call, and he'll be ready to help you clean up the mess that you fucking made, but nobody's gonna clean it up for you. No ma'am. And it's not gonna be allowed to keep happening again. You gonna clean up this mess. You ain't gonna keep making no mess. And you ain't gonna keep asking God to bless your funky, crusty, dusty ass mess. Stop it. Get yourself in alignment, get yourself right, get yourself together, clean up your mess, and don't make the mess again. Mistakes happen, yes. We do have cleanup crews for mistakes. But choices, decisions, habits, lifestyles, want to be fake ass characteristics. Ain't no cleanup for that. That's a solo mission. That was you doing your own will, not the Lord's will. So now you got the same way you got yourself in there. The same way you need to figure out how to get your ass up out of there, because ain't no saving for nothing, no shit like that. The Holy Spirit ain't saving no mess like that. Look here. You got empathy, wrath, chemistry. I mean, she mad as a wet hen. Good gracious of life. She wanted to keep coming out, but she wanted to keep coming out flapping. I'm mad, I'm mad, I'm mad. How many times you gonna say it? She don't like the response she don't like that don't nobody care. So she gonna keep saying it to somebody care, to somebody respond the way she's looking for someone to respond to her, cry out for being let go by somebody who needs to heal anyway. You chasing somebody in a lower vibrational state. It's like they both trying to avoid their spiritual awakening. You know what I'm saying? She once was standing strong, but she turned around and looked back. Now she about to turn into a pillar of salt with her salty ass because she sees how this masculine is feeling for you, how he's changing for you, how he's evolving. And not just for you, but for himself. And she wants to know why he didn't make these changes for her or while he was with her. And it's just like, girl, how many times you going to ask the question? And how many times you going to get the answer? She keep every which way she asking the question, that's every which way she getting the answer. She getting the same answer every time. No matter how many ways she try to slip the question in there, how many different ways she try to ask it to manipulate you into giving her the answer she looking for, she ain't getting it. She is not getting the answer she's looking for, and it's pissing her off. Yep. Why he take you back so easily? She she wants forgiveness. She wants to be taken back. She wants to be romanticized, but it's not happening. He's letting her know, like, hey, this is the end of the road, bro. I'm cutting off the water. I'm changing it. You better change your shit into your name, or your ass gonna be a utility list, homeless, cause my name coming off all this shit. And she wanted to cut the damn soul tie and cut up the pictures and, have her way into Excel moment or whatever the fuck you want to call it, because she couldn't stop this masculine from moving on. She couldn't stop it. She tried, but the masculine said, "I'm going for what's for me. You are not for me. You are a figment of my past, not even of my imagination, but of my past." He is no longer a pimp. He is a blue collar, hard working man. He's working hard for the money. He's triumphing over his weakness and not biting the apple from this motherfucking wicked witch. Yeah, he ain't biting on the forbidden fruit no more. He's not being tempted. Yeah, I mean, every once in a while he think about it, about going outside, but he's at what cost? He's not willing to risk the relationship or whatever he has built with you thus far to go outside for a wild night on the town to play around. He ain't willing to push it that far. He ain't willing to push it to that limit. And so she has no choice but to let it go and let it flow. Yeah, he ready to come in and conquer you, divine feminine. He ain't worried about this hoe no more. He don't want no more hoes. He done conquered all of them. All the ones he gonna conquer. Yeah. He want to be in harmony, holy matrimony with you. He want God to bless this union. He's tired of being left in this mess, in the bind. Yeah, healing. Got transgression as an extra part that came out here. Yeah, he tired of that shit. He's tired of that shit. He wants to be protected from that. He wants to be in bliss. That's why he bothering you in your dreams. Got you hot and bothered in your dreams. Because he waiting on you to reach out so he can come in and fulfill you and you can fulfill him. You are his deepest desire. Right? She's still sitting over here playing with dolls and shit, trying to call this man energy back in, and he's aware of what she is. And he's not. He ain't going for it. So she's gonna have to sit back and eat her cup of jello by herself and be jealous. 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 Because the truth of the matter is she paid to play with this masculine. You see her sliding that corn across his chest. She paid for the affections of this man. She paid to play and lay with this man. And her corn ran out or became no more. It became unfavorable. He ain't want that shit no more. He chose. And he chose you, divine feminine. He gave her money back. Look, I cannot make this shit up to save my life. He said, keep your forbidden fruit tree. You can have that damn forbidden fruit, bitch. I don't want it. I'm watching and talking on my divine feminine, and she's ready for me, and I'm ready for her. Take your money back. I don't want it. Poof, I move, so I will leave with what I came with. And she is shocked and appalled and clutching her pearls now. Yeah, because you got power over this masculine. Yeah, he love you. He trusts you. You are his safe place, honey. You got power in that cat. I said power in the cat. What you lacking in the back, you're packing in the cat. And she cannot compete with that. Yes, ma'am. Shalarakan. Mercy. I ain't gonna make it too long with y'all because I gotta make it to the store for the store closed because you know it's New Year's Eve. But I want to let you know this man ain't gonna be outside fucking with his round. Well, he probably outside fucking with his round, but he ain't fucking with this hoe. Say that. That's a no go. He is not fucking with this hoe. He ain't bringing in the New Year's with this hoe. I reckon. A shame and a scandal. Lord have mercy. All right, Holy Spirit. Let's see. You got the Three of Cups. He's wanting to come in. That's why he want to conquer you. He want to come in and conquer you and put a baby in you. He want to create life with you, honey. He want to cleanse himself, cleanse his bloodline. But you got to be cautious and careful of that shit. Because, again, with you cleaning up someone else's bloodline, you could be dirtying up your own. So ask God if this is what it's supposed to be, if this is what it is and what it ain't, before you go creating life with other people, mixed bloodlines and shit. Because you can be doing your bloodline a disservice. Yeah. See, this masculine was hoping and praying that you would wait for him. Yeah, he wanted you to wait for him. Lord. I'm sorry, y'all. I had this microphone all kinds of ways. I hope y'all could have heard me. Yeah, he wants to come and balance things out with you, but that's what he's in his feelings about. But he know you ain't too happy with him right now because of this breakup that he went through with this girl. It's like he left you for this hoe. Yeah, he left you for this hoe. Thought he was gonna be successful with this hoe because she required less of him. But it put him in a compromising situation when it came to you, to the point where he like to miss out on you. Yeah, he tried to keep this a secret from you that he thought he could have a better life with a person that required less of him. But he ended up coming back for harmony and healing with you because he wants to create life with you. He feels like you're his twin flame. You set his soul on fire. Yeah. He knows what he was out here doing was wrong with this girl. He charmed this girl. He charmed this little girl, thinking that he could have a better life. And he got himself attached to somebody who was refusing to let him go because they was young and dumb and didn't know no better, so they fell for what he was putting down, but did not know how to give him what he was expecting. They didn't know how the game went. This was their first rodeo. So she was just down for the get down, but she didn't have what it took. She didn't have what it took to keep this masculine. Yeah, it was just a toxic connection. You see, he ended up giving the money back. He financed whatever however she was funding him. He gave that shit back. He said, "Bitch, I don't even want your gifts. I don't want nothing from you. I seen what you is, and I ain't going for that shit. Just seen that she was the lady, a she devil. So, he like, nah, I don't want no hoe. I'm not finna cuff no hoe. I ain't finna turn no hoe into no housewife. I'm finna go over here and have this passion new beginning with my real wife, with my real Queen of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, but see, you don't want this motherfucker because he went over here to this motherfucker stupid asshole that didn't know nothing. That was nothing but a little stupid ass kitchen witch. And she couldn't create. She couldn't manifest like you. That's why he didn't want her. And that's why he came back to you, because he realized where the power resided. And it was within you. It was you. And now he's gonna stop stealing from you, and what you pour into him, he's gonna use it to bring the bacon home, bring it back to you. Yeah, you got the world and the tower. Like he be fighting himself sometimes on this change because it's a lifestyle change for him. He like being, a dominator of coochie. He like dominating coochie, period. But you made him realize he's enough for one person. He didn't have to spread himself out like that. Because doing that, he created stress, drama, and trauma in his life and everybody else who he ran up into or encountered with that energy. So it's like, what did you trying to do? Yeah, because he was finna lose you. He was finna lose you. He didn't wake up and smell the fucking coffee when he did. He was getting ready to miss out on an opportunity with you. So now God is allowing him this trial period, which is a very short one, to get himself together so he can come back in and reconcile. And if he doesn't meet the deadline, and I mean 11:59 on the motherfucker dot, not 12 o'clock, 12:01, none of that. You don't meet it, it's over. Yeah, so now he whooping his own ass because he got the, he under pressure. He under pressure. Because he know you don't want his ass. He knows how he feels about you because he knows what he did to you. Now that he got time to himself to think about his motherfucking actions as he's receiving consequences for his actions, baby, this man is going through it. Mm-hmm. This man is going fucking through it. He knows he could be your King of Cups. He knows it. But he just want to know if it's too late. That's this whole scutter, the scutter and the scariness of this energy. He's very scary. He's scurrying around, like trying to get shit together, trying to figure it out. Because he brung a lot of turmoil into this goddamn connection, wanting to be outside and being a fucking whore and fucking with these little young ass girls. Not saying they underage, but they young, they fresh. They ain't been around the block. It's their first rodeo and shit. And he got these hoes falling in love. You feel what I'm saying? Got these hoes out here falling in love. That's why they following the scary and the scatting behind his ass. Like, no, Big Daddy, where you going? I can do it better. Trust me. And he was just had himself spread wide and thin in that area. And you came in and tamed that beast within him. You tamed that lust demon, that beast within him. Yeah, with your unconditional divine love. And that's why he feels as though he can manifest with you. Instead of stealing and trying to manifest with bitches who don't even know what the fuck they doing or don't even know what manifestation is. You know what I'm saying? He'd rather come in and do it with you. Because he know you're going to have his back. He know you're going to have his back, his front, his left, his right, and all that. That's what the same way you gonna cover him is the same way he gonna cover you. Like I said, what you pour into him, he's gonna pour back into you. So it's gonna be reciprocity. But right now, you is not studying this motherfucker. You ain't studying this bitch, yeah. You like, I hear you. I hear you. But this what you did. You not about to sweep that under the rug, bitch. You gonna have to earn your way. You gonna have to earn your way over here. You might have overcame that Jezebel spirit or the Judas spirit that was on you. But baby, I been blocked your ass out when you started horn. I been blocked drop my energy. So you gonna have to beat down them walls. Tooth and nail, honey. You gonna have to give me a good old reason why the fuck I should put my damn boundaries down when it come to you. If the good Lord himself don't come down and sit on my shoulder and say, go on, give him a chance, baby. Mm. You have a better chance of getting a cup of ice water in hell. Yeah, but he's gonna do it. He said, I don't give a damn, I'm gonna do it. I want to be successful with you. I've done all I can without you. Now I need you. And this girl think her little bit of her wrath, her anger, her little bit of kitchen witch magic, and her little cult of friends that ride with her and shit. She think that that is going to make this man come back. Yeah, yeah. She in there cooking up some shit, trying to cook up a love spell to make this man come back. He's not coming back. Told you, very nostalgic about the shit. But again, he knows what he got to do in order to get where he's trying to go. And he can't keep fucking fumbling around with her ass. He can't do it. In order for him to go where his heart is trying to carry him, he must defeat that lust demon. Yeah. He got to defeat this lust demon here. And you are teaching him a very hard lesson. You're not giving in. You're not partaking in what he got going on. You're not feeding into his shit. You is protecting yourself, your heart, everything from this person. Yeah, he gonna dream and he gonna fantasize and he gonna sweat, he gonna drool over the thought of laying with you before he get the chance to do it. I'm telling you. Yep. Because of his fucking betrayal. He didn't fight the demon early enough. He didn't start fighting early enough. He waited till he got caught. And that's when the motherfucker wanna do something about it. Yeah, and that's how he got left out in the cold in the first place. So he can't come back in the same energy in which you have left him. He can't come back with that. He's gonna have to come back with some type of progression. He's gonna have to come back with something showing that he was doing some type of work. But if he ain't put in no work, he might as well cancel it. He might as well cancel Christmas on that shit there. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. He gonna have to invest in himself before he can invest in a relationship with you, because it ain't just all about doing the huckabuck. It ain't all about that. You're gonna have to bring more than that to the table, or you're gonna remain in the energy by yourself, because love don't pay the bills. Love don't do a lot of things that people think it does. Love only goes to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Some practicality and reality and maturity. in specific areas is going to have to be done, going to have to be had in order for things to be, in alignment. Just meeting me where I'm at type shit. No, especially not if you're in the same place where I left you at when I left your ass alone. Hell no. You're asking too much. It's too much. Too rich for my blood. Too much of a risk. Mm-mm. Yeah. But you're calling justice on the situation for now. You're letting this person be who, what they gonna be, and you balancing shit out for you. And if this person can balance out things for them, and y'all happen to meet each other again, then that's just what it's gonna be. But until then, mm-mm. These masculine's gonna have to do better. All this temptation they gave into and walked away from hard work because they wanted the easy way out. They wanted to follow temptation. They wanted to follow lust because it required less. They didn't have to give as much to get what they was getting, but they didn't know at what cost they was getting what they was getting. Now all of that realization is being had. Those are realizations that they're coming to, what they put on the line and the cost and all this and all that. And they like, nah, this was not worth this trip down to hell. And some of them have went to deep parts, cracks and crevices of hell, secret rooms down there. And they hurt a lot of people on their way down there, bitch. And the very ones that they hurt on their way down is the ones that they're trying to make right with so they can come back the fuck up. But that shit ain't gonna work neither. You're gonna have to pay the price, my dog. You're gonna have to pay the price. I thought we was gonna be able to jump into some happy energy, but no, you came right here with that fuck around to find out shit. You ain't right. You ain't acting right. Trying to sit up here and get some undeserving, something that just because you want it, you're not worthy of it. This is not. You got work to do. But my darlings, my loves, these are the messages that I have for you all. And until next time, peace.